Hi, I'm Viv Williams. Welcome to my backyard. Today I have such a treat for you. I get to introduce you to my son Ted, my dog Lucy, and we are going to be talking about a koi pond that Teddy and his dad built in the backyard. And he's going to tell us how he created it and talk about some of the fish in there.
Yeah, so we've got two different types of fish. The first are comets, or otherwise known as just common goldfish, and those are the darker orange ones.
Ted won them at the county fair 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So they live longer than you think.
All of the rest are koi, and they are, as you can see, many different colors.
Gold, speckled, black and white.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
And you can see there's a bunch of small fish swimming around, and those are actually baby koi that spawned last year.
So now that we know the kind of fish in here, tell me about what they eat.
Sure, so I feed a high quality koi food that you can buy online. Fish are cold-blooded. What temperature the water is will affect what you feed your koi. And they have special microbes in their gut that processes the food for them. And they actually don't work very well below 50 degrees. And that's when you want to stop feeding the koi because they no longer have the ability to break down the food, and that can lead to some health problems.
That's kind of strange because in cool weather you'd think you'd have to feed them more, but you feed them less. Stop feeding them.
Exactly. And between 50 and 60 degrees, you want to switch to a cold water food and begin to feed less and less of that. And then finally, when the temperatures dip below 50 degrees is when you want to stop feeding the koi altogether. Koi do just fine. And if you live in a place where your pond will freeze, you want the pond depth to be at least 3 feet deep. And that will ensure that the pond doesn't freeze solid. As long as you have a small opening in the ice to allow for gas to exchange, then you don't need to worry about the koi very much over the winter.
So because this is big and we're able to dig deep, we winter these fish in here. But if you can't get a deep enough pond, you could always take them in and winter them inside, which we've done before. So tell me about the structure.
As my dad and I were building this koi pond, we wanted to make sure that the fish were safe from predators, raccoons, great blue herons, other animals like that, from being able to stand on the edge of the pond and hunt just from the edge. So we've made it in such a way that the fish can escape the sides of the ponds and that the pond is too steep on the sides for the predators to be able to get them. Additionally, we have kind of an outcropping for plants, and plants are very beneficial to the water. They're also very beautiful, but we kind of kept them separate from the koi because koi are quite ravenous when it comes to pond plants, and they will tear them up. So if you're going to have plants in the pond, make sure that they're protected in some way from the koi being able to uproot them. And we added a waterfall. It's very beneficial for the koi because as the water travels down, it's obtaining oxygen. The koi need an abundant source of oxygen. If you see koi gaping at the surface, that's a good indication that they're not getting enough oxygen. And so we added a stream and a waterfall, and we haven't had any problems with that.
So if you're going to make a koi pond, you need to make sure you do your research first because it takes a lot of prep. But once you get the system set, it's something wonderful to enjoy. I sit out here with my coffee in the morning and look at the fish, and it's just really relaxing. Thanks to Ted and his dad.
Let's get feeding.
All right, this is the best part. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Never gets old.
It doesn't. Even the babies come up and get some.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you've fed them, let's go feed you. Thanks for watching. I'd love to hear what you think with a thumbs up or comment below, and I hope you subscribe to our channel so we can keep you inspired with new episodes and projects.